Hello, and welcome to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur, Teeth of Naru DLC, Episode 5. So, we are going to activate the end of this quest and see what happens.
I have taken my place, but you must also take yours. Thank the gods! Praise be to them! After all this time, I bear witness to their confirmation. You have done so well, Beckoned, to bring the cipher to me and to let me use its strength. With you, I can do what Arcase could not. Command the Hyperion. The gods have found my people unworthy of the gifts offered us. So, using the Hyperion, I will see Idilla destroyed.
Wow.
The wicked will be purged. And once the city falls, I will reforge the ruins in an image the gods find acceptable. I'm sorry, Beckoned, but you must be a martyr for my cause.
You
With the cipher broken by Anokato's scheme, your fate powers seem to be fluctuating wildly. That's locked. All right.
You are May the heavens.
No more messing around.
Learn your place.
You should learn your place. Rude. $400. Maybe we can be a millionaire in this game. Maybe it's possible. Oh, whoa. Must be... Wow, that's... impressive spell.
Beckoned. What has happened? Why are Anakatos's acolytes attacking us? What is he doing with the Hyperion? Destroy Idilla? No! That zealous fool! Have the loss of his gods driven him to such despair to use the Beckoned and the cipher for such ends? We must make our way from this place. We cannot stop Anakatos from here. Take this talisman. The silent choir acolyte who bore it won't need it anymore. Now let's move. Very well. I won't hold. Come, we are close to the surface. We cannot Very well. What can I do? I won't hold back. Anakatos has sealed himself in with the Hyperion, and his silent choir will lay down their lives for him. I do not know what to do, Beckoned. I have defended my people from beasts and disasters, but nothing like this. Of course, I will not let Anakatos destroy my people because he believes the gods demand it. I know we have the strength we need inside of us, despite his claims. We are worth saving, even if the gods disagree. But Anakatos has sealed himself in the Hyperion antechamber. Without the cipher and knowledge of the Hyperion, we are lost. Anakatos was clever by exploiting your power. The cipher must be the key to unlocking the Hyperion, and he has broken it in his plan. But that is the one thing my people have been unable to do since we first came here. Only the Primos would know enough about the riddle for us to even try. Anakatos and his silent choir had a monastic retreat in the wilderness, Nixaros. If we need his knowledge, we best start our search there. It is an old portion of the city that was never raised up. It was supposed to be a shrine of quiet contemplation. Now it is the refuge of Anakatos' silent choir. The complex rests where it was first carved, in the Mountains of the Teeth. Very well.
Alrighty. I actually need to be healed. And what I need then is I need a monastery. There we go. That's what I need.
Isn't this a blessed day? If you wish to see the Father, you will have to wait. His day is spent in prayer.
Bunkhouse. Oh, maybe I don't need. Maybe I just need a healer. Is there one down on the lodge? I think there is one on the lodge. We'll find out. We shall find out.
My blood is on fire!
Welcome to our lodge. Surprise, Lucas Soren. The poor soul in the next room. Another time then.
Yeah, another time. I'm looking for a healer. Nope, no healer here. I need a healer. I need to get rid of this stuff. Sorry. Healer's upstairs.
May I help you?
Thank you.
Be careful out there.
What?
May I help you?
Yes. What?
Be safe.
What is going on here? Shattered Fate. Oh, okay, all right. So it's not actually something wrong with me. All right, cool. You have a percent chance to lose fate. Okay, interesting. All right. I can handle that.
Hi.
Hello. All right. That must be up. That looks interesting. Direction. Yes.
We cannot waste time. There does not appear to be much here, but we have to be thorough. We should try near the Shrine of Athene. Anakatos prizes her above all else. I would wager he keeps his secrets with her. Very well.
You forsake Athene!
If I must, then I must.
I really want that spell. Is that even available? Calls for the meteor from the sky to do massive damage to the area below. Your mastery over fire allows you to increase the effectiveness of burning as well as damage done. Seriously.
Justice has come.
The Primos cannot succeed.
Ooh.
I, Anakatos, make this record in penance for my disappointment of the supreme goddess Athene, in hopes that I may return to her favor, so that I could help my people find her strength once more. I have committed several acts that may have angered her, and now I purge myself of them so I might find her grace again.
Nice gems.
Beckoned, not time. See, Primos, below.
Seek Primos below.
I am afraid we have dishonored my master, Arches. He is a pious man who has always sought to serve, and we use the power of his position to force us on the true path without his knowledge. Slavery, oppression, pain, all are used to mold them into what is deemed worthy.
It's a lot of bodies.
Hold a moment.
That's a lot of bodies.
These are bodies of colossi. What are they doing here? Wait, I recognize some faces. Belfron, Armandia, these were great colossi, all viable competitors for the role of Primos at one time or another. I do not like the implications of this. What has Anakatos wrought? Farewell.
He's killing off his competitors. Or is Anakatos not actually Anakatos?
In this confession I shall tell of how my master was brought nearly to his death. Arcais failed Athene in our mission to bring her servants to a devout state that would be worthy of her power and wisdom. At my behest, he sought the Hyperion force to the sky to earn our recognition. The ensuing eruption of Athene's wrath killed many, and nearly took dear Arcais.
So Arcais isn't dead?
Trespassers, you are too late! The council already lies dying in the torture chambers, and the Jotun slaves will soon be butchered as the master ordered. Come, brothers and sisters, let us deal with these curs. Gods curse you!
Here, I found these during the fight. I do not know what they once bound, but they might be of use to you. Now, we must decipher what that cultist said. But there are also the slaves. They will be killed if we don't save them. But if the council is dying, we must choose who we see to first. The council must be important. Something that could help us find a flaw in his plan, perhaps, or learn more about the cipher in the Hyperion. I do not believe so. The council is dying if Anakatos' dogs are to be believed, and the slaves are to be executed. I am unsure who we should be trying to help, but you are the beckoned of Athene. I must defer this choice to you. So decide. Do we go to the slave pens and help the slaves? Or do we go to the torture chambers to try to find Anakatos' council before it dies? Farewell.
Choose who to save.
I hear you. Ahead are the torture chambers.
Make peace.
The gods curse you!
We must bring Anakatos to justice. This room looks like the Hyperion antechamber.
Finally the day has come. The wait has been long, and nearly unbearable. But at last, you are here. Before my strength has fled me, ever since the day I brought ruin to my people. I thought this burden was my punishment. It seems I have not survived for my sake, but for yours. It is a joy to see you, Beckoned. I have much to tell you, and I do not have much time left. It is what Anokatos calls me. For though his faith runs deep, his knowledge of the gods' will is malformed. You must have seen the travesties this false prophet has wrought in the name of my people. And now, the Hyperion is his. We must focus on the Hyperion. The gods brought you here because you can answer the riddle of my people's fate. You, and you alone. The power to change fate. That is the role of the Beckoned. To serve the gods and unbind my people. But Anokatos schemes. Though he will not receive the favor of Athene, he is not ready for the Hyperion. He will bring destruction. Ah, it is too soon. But I have left the answers long before. Find Sikandra. Ask her about our last day. And tell her I am sorry.
Arcades. I had always... He had died. Anokatos had him alive and tortured. I thought... I watched him die years before. Our last day. The day... Could it mean the last day that I saw him? The last day we spoke? Before the Hyperion tragedy, he asked me to escort him through the wilds, to the shrines outside the city, the shrines of earth and air. He told me to remember them when times seem bleak. I thought nothing of it, but could he have known about this? About now? Because I am his daughter. It was known to many, and it used to be a bond of pride. And he taught me the wisdom of a primos. But then, Arcades brought down the wrath of the gods. I thought that was how faith was always rewarded. I once thought that faith was what would ruin my people, the thing that would distract them from their happiness. But I see now, it is apathy. To not care for our people, that is Anokatos' sin. As I thought it was our cases before him. But this is so much larger. Larger than I ever thought. An Arcades. He always knew that I would be here. He must have always known. The task is clear. We need to... Ah! My head. Can you feel it? Something is wrong. This magic. Anokatos has done something. We must return to the city. We might be too late. Something grave has happened. I can feel it in my body. I feel very well. I hear.
job. All right. Where do I need to go?
Crush you, runt!
Time to die, everyone!
So there is a little weird thing going on. And that is when the game vibrates the controller, sometimes the controller stays on vibrate. I'm gonna have to unplug the mini USB cable and replug it in. Looks like something's going on up there.
Beckoned.
The city seems intact, but still, the henge has already become disrupted. Anakatos has sealed us from the city. It is only a matter of time before he finds a way to destroy Idylla. We must find what Arcais spoke of, and quickly. Arcais requested specifically that we go to the shrines of earth and air on the last day we spent together. There are two sites in the wilderness, touched by the gods, one in the peaks of the Teeth, and the other in its canyon. These were called the Shrines of Earth and Air. I thought nothing of them, but Arcais knew. He must have known this day would come, when we needed them. I cannot say for sure, but there is more than coincidence here. That Arcais showed these places to me, that he mentioned them as he died. But we have little else to act on, and with every moment the chance of Anakatos' calamity occurring grows greater. It rests in the teeth of Naros, but south of the Hyperion and the city. It is nestled between the great crags of rock that make these mountains. Be cautious in these lands.
Alrighty, that's where I'm going to leave it for the day. Thanks as always for dropping by. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, I will see you next time.